Well, 5-0 today against Penrhyncoch. Sean, what's your immediate thoughts after the match?
Immediate thoughts are very, very pleased. I was made up with the lads, to be honest, Paul. They went down to 10 men early. I think we were 1-0 up at that stage as well. So, it's an old sort of cliche in football. Teams can go down to 10 men and make it very, very difficult. Penryn had a little bit of a game plan. When they lost the extra man in sort of trying to sit in and then just hitting us light on the counter attack. But I felt we dealt with it very well initially with Reece and Gaz staying alert. Then when Clive went back in with Gaz as well, I thought we were very alert in that sense. Basically said at half time to keep doing what we're doing. We created a number of chances, and some of our football, I've got to admit, was very, very good. We got in some good areas. There was good playing in around the box, and it could have been more. I think for the spectators, I know they wanted more, but I'm sure they were of the same opinion. Second half, they were going to sit in. They were just going to hit us on the counter attack again, and it was just about being patient. But the pleasing thing for me was we continued with good habits and we were relentless in our attacks, and it became attack versus defence, I think, towards the end. And I think 5-0 on the balance of the 90 minutes, I think was thoroughly deserved.
Yeah, the sending off early in the match. Do you think that made things a bit harder for us, Sean? They sat back a lot. It took a long time for us to get that second in it.
It did, yeah, it did. I mean, I think it does make it harder. It certainly does make it harder, but the way we were playing, I didn't change sort of anything. We were getting a lot of joy anyway, 11 against 11. We started the game really brightly. And I just said to the lads, just keep doing what you're doing. You'll get your opportunities. And we did. There was some good bits of play, I've got to admit. Jay Gibbs was very positive in his play. Gaz Evans, making the out-to-win runs was absolutely excellent. Breezy being the foundation, and Danny Brookwell, you're facing them 5 players, you're going to be in for a long afternoon. So, going back to your question, it does make it harder because teams will just sit in and look to it on the counter. But I thought for ourselves personally, I thought we adapted to that very well. They obviously lost another man there with deliberate handball on the line. Nathan slots the penalty to make it 2-0. That enables us to make a couple of changes, possibly rest a few players, but finish the game very strongly. And, like I said, I'll reiterate, we continued our good habits for the 90 minutes, which was very pleasing.
Right. What's the update on Rhys? You took him off half time. Was that an injury or tactical?
Yeah, no injury, thankfully. Rhys was just very, very tight. We trained on a 3G surface on Thursday, and the boys have been fantastic in training. They train at a real good intensity. And, Rhys probably won't mind me saying, but he's no spring chicken anymore. So he was probably feeling a little bit tight on arrival. Obviously the weather and stuff, as you get a little bit older, it can have a bit of an effect. But, Rhys just come off as a precaution. So luckily no injury. Rye Williams, I must add, came on and wanted to get on the ball. And I think Rye has wanted to prove a point. I think he's obviously been disappointed the last couple of weeks, but I'll go on record and saying his attitude is certainly one to be followed. The attitude he shows at training, at games, is absolutely exceptional. I thought he'd done very well when he come on. So obviously we dropped Clive back. Clive's probably sort of normal position, like in a way, but he's Mr. Versatile. We obviously missed Kev today through suspension, and Darren is the other one. Like I said, I think previously, I think it's worse than first feared. With Darren, unfortunately, so we're going to monitor Darren and look to get him back fit there for the game on Boxing Day.
Okay, and that game on Boxing Day, are you looking forward to that?
Very much so, very much so. I had a sort of preview as to what an atmosphere can sort of generate for the Barry game. The Covey Army that day, as well as my players, were absolutely exceptional. But I'm really looking forward to welcoming Porthmadog. I've got a lot of time for them and certainly show them a lot of respect. It's a fantastic club. Paps, Guy and Ormy, a good mate of mine, Mark Orm, is there now on the coaching staff. Very good coaches, Ormy. And their players as well. The players are absolutely top draw. They'll bring a few fans down, obviously, and make a little bit of noise, but we need to prepare right. We're going to train again this week. It's 10 days until the game, so we'll have a bit of a chat about Port. Not necessarily a revenge mission, sort of after the League Cup game, because I thought Port probably deserved it on the day, but you know, back I think August time when we played them in the league. Obviously Darren scored the last minute winner, and they're probably going to want to avenge that. But no, really looking forward to the occasion, and welcoming Craig and his team, and obviously his supporters as well. So looking forward to that.
And how's your Christmas going to be like, Sean? What's your plans for Christmas Day?
Christmas is sorted, actually, to be fair. The postponement at Kaisos meant that I had to go Christmas shopping with a better half, which I liked, by the way. I've got to say on record that I did like. We smashed it out. We got everything done. The house is looking very Christmassy at the minute, so I don't want to be too much of a Scrooge. But no, you know, I'll go on record in saying I wish everyone at Carnarvon Town, you know, a Merry Christmas. You know, spend it with loved ones and whatnot. Stay safe on your work dues as well, because I know a couple of them are coming up. A few of the boys have gone on there tonight. But no, I'll be up at my brother's house. My brother's got a game the following day. He's travelling down to Lincoln, but I'll be with my niece and nephew. Then at night time, spend some time with the fiance. Teetotal, I might add. My superstition green tea every time before bed. And then we'll roll in to Portmadoc on Boxing Day. So we'll bring the noise. Boxing Day.
Brilliant. Thanks very much, Sean, and Merry Christmas.
Diolch. Nadolig Clawen, I pawb.
Diolch yn fawr.
Diolch.